Hello everyone, this is SWTOR here, back with a Nostalgia Republic video. Today I have for you guys a Nostalgia Republic highlight video. In today's Nostalgia Republic highlight video, we're just going to be taking down one of the dark versus light commanders with 4 people. So really not much of a crazy challenge or anything along the lines of that. Basically, some members in our guild wanted to help get some flagship plans, or basically the purple flagship to help with the guild. So we just decided to just go ahead, go to Tatooine and take down one of the commanders. So I hope you guys enjoy this Nostalgia Republic highlight video. As always, if you guys enjoy these videos, then make sure to leave a like. And if you guys want some gaming mints, then check the link in the description down below. Catalytic gaming mints. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in this highlight. Alrighty guys, we're just gonna get into this right now. So as you can tell, we are already getting prepared for this, just attacking the enemy. Now I'm currently stunned, so that is no big deal. I'm just going to actually wait it out right here. Currently lifted, no big deal. And then I'm just going to get prepared for the fight. So this commander isn't that big of a deal, as you can probably see right here. I mean, he is doing some damage, but all you have to do is just mainly focus him down, and it shouldn't be that big of an issue. So he does obviously a couple lightsaber attacks. He does increase damage with each of his actual stacks. So that is something to consider as well, is that he is going to be doing a lot of damage overall, just constantly attacking our friend. So you could kind of consider it, I mean it's not really a DPS race, but you could kind of consider it something like that, since we do need to go after this guy and just really mess with him. Honestly, I'm just going to go out of my way to get away from this guy. I'm going to reduce the threat, just so, you know, nothing bad happens. I'm going to also off heal, because his one ability that he actually uses does stun people. And the one thing that is a huge issue with stunning people is they can really mean a lot of problems. Because if the healer gets stunned, just for example like that, then we could have some issues where no one's getting healed and death starts to actually occur. He also seems to drop a threat as well, as you can probably see right here, which is never a good sign, but sometimes it just kind of happens like that. So our friend is stunned again, so I'm just going to go ahead and just play off healer for a little, just to make sure my friend stays alive, since that can always be something that's really good, at just making sure that they live and they survive. So we actually do have the Sentinel, so you know what, I'm actually going to focus this guy down, since he is adding a bit of extra damage. I feel like that, obviously, I mean he has a target on his head, so that would be a good thing to actually do. So I just got knocked back and stunned, so that is never a good sign. But mainly with this boss, as you can probably tell, it's kind of like a lengthy boss fight, where we just kind of like attack the guy constantly and not really worry about much. So I'm just going to take this guy off, just finish him off, and let's see, so he still needs some heals. This guy's doing a ton of damage. I'm actually going to use my reflect just so I don't take too much. There we go. And then we're just going to move back on to this boss right here, where we're also going to get stunned. That is also an option right there. So my ally is currently attacking that man right there. Because once again, if we take these guys out, I actually completely forgot about that. If we take these guys out, then it will help out a lot. Mainly because when they respawn, they will be over there. Whereas the boss will be right here just kind of chilling. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that right there. Just kind of keep the DPS going. I'm going to help out just a little with the Sentinel. And then I'm just going to move back to the Commander. So here we go, just continuing to take this guy out. I'm actually going to break out of it this time. And then I'm just going to focus down the boss, since the other guy is almost dead. And then we can just continue this. Okay, he has Saber Reflect. I just forgot about that. That can be very deadly. Let's be completely honest. A Saber Reflect can kill you in so many cases. Alrighty guys, so he is now down. And our Shadow is just going to chill and help out. So there we go. The stacks are just going to continue to go up. And I think that's kind of crazy, is this guy can take a ton of damage. And he's just an absolute tank. But then again, we are doing this with 4 people, so it kind of makes sense right there. I mean, nothing just beats a good old, you know, a commander fight with not many people. because I mean it is kind of rewarding in the sense that you do get stuff for your guild and all that different stuff, but at the same time it is a little thing that can take quite a while. So I'm actually going to just help out with the healing right here because they are stunned, as you can see. And now we should be good, and then we can just continue the DPS, just rinse and repeat. Honestly, the best boss fight. It kind of brings me back to kind of the time when you could solo some of the operation fights, because the good thing about those, and also the funny thing about that, is you could take down the bosses, but they just take like 10 years to take out. But at the same time, it still is kind of rewarding, you know, just being able to finish that and actually succeed. So that's one thing I actually liked about that. But yeah, as you can tell, this is honestly one of the most simplistic commanders, at least in my opinion, because all he is just a lightsaber guy, and only thing that he really does is a reflect and knocking people back, stunning them, and then he just increases his focus. So that is something to consider right there. Alrighty then, just occasionally checking back just so I can help out the healer and just in case that they do get stunned. But they are doing a really good job at actually just helping us out, and also just taking this guy out. So there we go, just continuing to do this rinse and repeat, and now he's at half health. So obviously I'm just going to skip around some parts because let's be honest, I don't want to watch this forever. I guarantee you guys don't want to watch this forever. So yeah. Okay, so he is adding some extra abilities, just occasionally throwing some little range things here and there, but nothing we can't handle, nothing that is too big of an issue. As you can tell, still going strong, still taking a lot of damage, but still at the same time, it is going to be quite a struggle. He's just occasionally adding an extra ability or two here and there, but like I said, I mean, this boss is so simplistic, but I feel like it's kind of rewarding. Like I said, I still feel like this is kind of rewarding in a sense. But he does the Saber Reflect, and the one thing I always remember is with Saber Reflect, if you use an AoE, you can just completely bypass it and just attack. But yeah, it seems like the DPS, or actually the healing and all that different stuff, is starting to get a little more difficult, because let's be honest, he went from originally just 1 stack, and now he's at 45. So, I mean, that's quite a few stacks. I mean, if you ask me, that's quite a few. So, just chilling right here. Looks like he's going to lose aggro. I'm just going to activate some abilities. That is a lot of damage. That's actually a ton of damage. Okay, he needs to chill right there. This is becoming a little more difficult. Like I said, nothing we can't handle, but obviously he is becoming way more powerful and just doing everything he can to stop us. So here we go. I'm just going to activate this to get my proc up. Forgot that he had reflect, so that's going to be a little waste right there. Just going to free cast him a little, and then I'm just going to continue the process. Okay, is he going to lose aggro? Not sure. Alright, so we aren't near the end yet, surprisingly, but we are getting pretty close. I mean, look at his health. He is losing something. I'm just going to activate a reflex. I mean, I kind of can at this point. I also forgot that I do have a med pack just to help reduce the damage, help out the healer. But just imagine, I mean, it's kind of funny, but like if they had like a Flashpoint boss that was just like this, honestly, just like a complete juggernaut having crazy amounts of HP. Okay, that's not good. I really wanted to use that, so I guess I will activate this. There we go. Nice, nice little proc, and then we're just gonna continue this. Use a little Adrenal, and it seems like he does max out at 50 stacks. It looks like he's not actually going up anymore, so that's pretty cool. We got him to the max he can actually do. Don't think he can do anything else at this point, so I guess that's kind of cool to see it. I actually don't remember because I barely do these commanders like too often, but I think it's kind of cool just to see, you know, hey, we kind of reached the max on this guy. He can't do much, but there we go. Slowly but surely he is going to fall, just very slowly, but as you can tell, like so low, he is almost completely done for. So we just gotta wait this out, taking a ton of damage, but it's okay, we don't need to worry about that. He's so close to being finished, and he is now dead. So yeah, obviously we do get the legendary flagship plans, and that's the nice thing about this, is we can just once again like put the frameworks into the guild bank and just kind of help with the whole entire ship. So yeah, that was really it for this little fight. Pretty straightforward. And honestly, I mean, it's kind of cool that you're able to do that stuff. But now I just kind of realized I am in the Imperial base, and this is not good at all. Because let's be honest, these guys are going to try to kill me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this SWTOR Republic highlight video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.